mace. Yeah, it was great. It was good
Oh,
times. Good times.
oh, that's terrible. All right, so Brick is going to try and shoot the van that is currently passing under him. Actually, I don't think he has the rounds to do it. They both full autoed last time. Got to get my handy dandy notebook out real quick. See, unlike other people, I actually keep track of my fucking ammo.
So you've done what? 2 full auto bursts?
2 full auto boats. So they're going to have to stop and aim this turn.
Yeah.
Because it's all out
yeah,
of whack.
recoil is.
Recoil is going to be a bitch. Yeah, they're gonna have to stop and aim. There's so much they're not going to be able to compensate for it.
Hey, aiming at least.
Well, yeah, they're going to aim at this drone.
It's alright. I've got a surprise if it really comes down to it.
Yeah, both Valkyrie and Ares and Brick are going to have to aim this turn. So that's unfortunate. So they're down to 14.
Short bursts only.
Well, they pretty much anything I do relating to firing is going to be a complex action. So.
Well.
Because it's through a drone. All right, so it's Loader's turn. He's going to make an attempt to get the fuck over there as quickly as possible. So he's going to roll his driving. He's going to send you get both a quick DNI with his free action, making sure that you're both okay and don't need any help.
Files down. I'm holding.
Holding. Okay, well, here we go. And he's going to... You just hear the revving of the engine under him.
Question.
Yes.
So, how close is that other van? Or can I not tell at all, even with the image links?
No, you can't tell. Unless Loader gets up there. They're currently focusing on... Both drones are focusing on the van that's passing under them, not the van that's coming from the other direction.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
So that one's almost to you. That one's pretty much, as of this turn, is going to be pulling up and disgorging people.
I've got something I can do for that.
I'm rolling 9. Shit, that's what I'm doing. Okay, yep, he's pretty much on the tail of this other van at this point, while he's controlling 2 drones. So let's see how that works. Nova is also currently curled over in pain. File, you're still curled over in pain, so you drop down to 12. Actually, did we go? We didn't do last call. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you skipped right over me.
My fault.
I am running over to File and just pulling out the rating 6 impact and just slapping it on him.
Okay.
Now is not the time.
Can you make me a reaction plus intuition, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay. What is their attack?
Were they waiting for me to move?
2 of them were, yes. Oh, man. Okay, so they both managed... As you turn to run, they both managed to catch you. Let's see. So, reaction...
That'd be what, 1 net hit each?
1 net hit each, yep.
Alright, rolling stoke for number 1.
Wow. Okay. I believe you soak everything. It is 11... You get a +1 to your AP. Why didn't you roll all that last time?
I don't fucking know.
You had 38 last time. It didn't look like as many.
I had 38 plus the one from Kamikaze that I forgot about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 11. Yeah, you just got really unlucky last time. That's right. All right.
Okay, that's like the story of tonight.
Yeah, no, you soak all of that damage. Like, as you turn around, you kind of feel it trace up your back and shoulder, but since they're gel rounds, you just fucking shrug them off like a boss.
They're hidden place. It's nothing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You just don't even fucking care. You almost slide tackle File and slap that patch on his ass. No, I'm kidding. You reach up and slap it on his neck, and you proceed to try to pull him upright, so that he is not curled up in a fetal ball. So that was movement. Simple action
and action.
Yep.
If I've got time to do something else, I will. But if not, then I understand.
You can do another simple action if you want, but I don't think.
You know what? I gotta check this real quickly. What is a fire grenade launcher?
That is a complex action, and it is heavy weapons.
Yes, it is. Nope. Mode single shot, simple action. It is heavy weapons, though.
No fucking way, really?
Yeah, really. Heavy weapon, because it's single shot. It's the XM30's underslung.
Yeah, I see it. Wow, it is a simple. Okay, go for it. I mean, technically, you haven't attacked anybody, so.
I'm kind of tempted to hold my action and wait for that van to show up. No, I'm just gonna grenade these three. I'm kidding.
Okay, I was about to say that. What? What do you have? I'm going to assume that you have fragmentation loaded up. You're not.
Yeah, I don't try to fuck around. The XM30, I bit off more than I could chew trying to juggle it in Hero Lab.
Okay, and oh my god, the chunky salsa rule applies too, because they're in a corridor.
Yes, it does.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Alright, and here we go.
Oh, and they don't really get a reaction plus intuition. Are those... Those go off immediately, if I recall.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so it's 18. Actually, you got less than 3, so it's going to scatter. So roll me... Actually, that would be me. Alright, so that's 12. Scatter is on 180-something.
Still, the range on those grenades is...
There it is. So it's 12, which is... Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, damn it. 12 is right behind, right back the way it came.
Oh. I'm not far enough to get out of that, am I?
I don't know. Let's check.
It's 18p minus 1 per meter.
Yeah. Alright, so having determined the direction, the game's master calculates the distance. Scatter table indicates the number of dice rolled based off the projectile, which is reduced by the number of hits. So it's 1d6 minus the hits. So that would be 1, I believe.
Dude, the internet's trying to kill you, man.
Which is reduced by the number of hits the attacker rolled. Yeah, so it would be minus 2 meters, I believe. Because you got 2 hits.
So it falls 2 meters short?
I roll 1d6.
Alright.
Oh my fucking god. I'm not doing this, I swear to God.
No, I
There's
know.
no hacks.
I know.
Oh my Jesus. Okay, so 1... Alright, so it's about 5 meters, so it rolls into the room pretty much. Back into the room.
I know it's gonna catch him at least.
Well, it's minus a certain amount per meter.
It's minus 1 per meter. So at 5 meters, they have to take care of 13p.
So 13p with no...
It's AP plus 5.
With no chunky salsa.
No chunky salsa.
So we're rolling.
It's alright, I've got 5 more.
How much was it? 18?
It was 18 minus 1 per meter, so it would be 13.
Alright, so the leader, who got hit before with your bullets, is kind of starting to charge in, and he notices the dink, and it rolls right in front of him, and just literally shreds the front off of his body in just a hail of fragmentation, and he just fucking collapses as soon as he hits. But the rest of them are kind of behind the cover
behind
here.
The wall?
Yeah. So it would roll far enough away that it wouldn't do anything.
Damn. Well, I took out the one who actually managed to get a hit on me.
There you go. Well, technically the other two did too. They just didn't do any damage.
Hey, no damage, no hit.
That's true.
My version of no blood, no foul.
Okay, so that was your turn. Then Loader and then Nova went. So these guys are going to go now. I assume that everybody is outside by this point.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so they're both going to move up and they're going to take aim real quick, and then they're going to fire at you, actually, again.
All right. I assumed as much. Am I rolling independently for these?
Yeah, actually, they're going to be... No, they're both going to run up. They're going to take positions on this door. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. They're going to take positions on either side of this door, and they're going to be suppressing fire. Overlapping fields of coverage. Well, I mean, they have gel rounds, so...
Yeah, well, that and everyone else is prone. Last call's the only one who's standing.
Well, no, File's up standing right now.
Oh, yeah, I pulled him up.
Suppression.
Still, the two I'm worried about are prone.
Are you okay, File? You haven't said much.
I'm sorry, my mic's still muted?
No, it's good. I just wanted to check and see if you were having fun, if everything's okay.
No, toast. Up and out, carrying the two vomiting.
Yeah, two damsels in distress that, well, I'm pretty sure quite a few people who know LC are going to probably rip a new one for this. I know Loader's going to. And probably anyone in the stream who hears what happened.
Okay, so height of 2 meters. Make a weapon skill plus accuracy test, or plus agility, including bonuses, and record the hits. Okay, so they're both going to be... Well, actually, I think it just gives a +1 to the test if more than one person is doing it.
Something like that, unless you want to have them both suppressed independently. But then that's just dirty.
Only the highest dice pool counts against targets. Okay, yeah, so they would both do it, but only the highest would apply, but you would have to take reaction plus edge against both of them.
Oh, it's reaction plus edge?
Yeah, in order to avoid being hit. If
I'm
you're
fine with that. That is better than my normal.
Okay, so they're rolling... What was their shots, if I recall?
I'm just going to get mine out of the way now. And not terrible. Not great, but not terrible.
Gotta keep flipping back between this shit. 9, 10, 11, 12.
I think Roll20 agrees with you. The last call needs to go down here. Feels that way anyway.
So 4 successes. Let's see.
Against my, I got 4 successes to get out of to dodge.
Okay, so what you guys can do is you can take a -5 to your initiative to hit the ground. To go prone, pretty much, to avoid this.
Shit. So, what happens with the whole I got as many successes as them? I'm just a little confused about that.
No, we haven't rolled for that yet. I mean, if you're making the test to get out, then yes, you've pretty much decided. I'm offering File the way out, because this is a legit action that he can take to avoid having to take that test.
So, yeah. Dive to the ground and battle crawl. Hopefully the women folk don't take too much damage for getting thrown to the ground.
Okay. Alright, so you fall prone. You can't really scoot yet, but you will be able to in a minute.
Yep.
Players may choose to avoid rolling and use their free action to go prone and avoid getting hit. If a character does not have a free action remaining, he may hit the dirt interrupt action or go prone instead of getting hit. So you still have an initiative, I believe, since you haven't vomited. You got that stim patch and you're surging higher than a kite right now.
This is crazy.
You're gonna feel it in about an hour.
So I'm on drugs and loaded up with stim pack. Great.
Okay. So you hit the dirt. You're fine. You don't have to take the test. I believe if ties go to the defender. So last call, you managed to not quite scoot out of the way, but you managed to avoid most of the bullets. You don't get winged.
Yep. That's really all that I needed to do.
Pretty much at this point. Okay, so those guys are pretty much on Overwatch with this. In order to move out of their fire until the next combat, you're going to have to make a reaction plus edge test, even if you're prone. So with that, it's back to File. Last call, can you make me a quick perception check? You two, File? Excuse me.
3 hits.
Okay, you... one hit. Okay. You kind of peek your head up real quick in the suppressing fire, and you notice that there is more yellow coming down the hallway. Last call, you see that there are 2 more people coming in.
All right. DNI loaders. So, got anything on that van yet?
And he kind of comes back. He's like, I'm about to do something very stupid for you, and I hope you appreciate it.
Oh, I always appreciate it.
So he's okay. So File, it is your turn.
Got to do the crawl out. We're gonna try and make the
Reaction plus edge.
Yep, it's reaction. In order to move out of the zone, you have to make a reaction plus edge test.
Edge. 1 sec. Okay.
Okay, and I believe you have to make more than what they did.
Which would be 4.
Which would be 4, which you don't, so you get winged. They are going to roll. You have to soak, I believe.
Can I edge that, though?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for that. And so that's what, 6?
Yep. Oh, well, you re-roll any that you didn't make a success on, so.
7.
8. No, technically, you made 2 hits out of your 8
2
pools,
hits.
so you'd be rolling 6. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, no. Oh, my God, guys. I am so fucking sorry. I really am.
I'm sorry, File. You came along to help, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that is your dodge check, and it didn't work. Okay, you get to soak the damage though. So that's -2. So you'll be soaking 13. 13 stun.
13.
AP plus 1.
AP plus 1. Thank you. Yep. So in order to soak, that's going to be any armor you have, which should be listed on your Hero Lab sheet under the handy dandy armor section. Anything bonuses that you might get from drugs, anything like that, which I don't think you do with Cram. Did you add your +1D for being on Cram to your initiative this time?
I did.
Excellent. And
then he was out for most of it.
And you made sure to add that +1 to your reaction as well, right?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll that to see if you could somehow. Well, it wouldn't make any difference. You still lose. Okay. And then plus your body. So armor plus body.
Armor plus body.
As you said.
So it says here 20. Is that right?
That's as far. Let me double check.
It would be 20 plus the 1 because they're using gel rounds.
Yep, so you have the Wild Hunt gear, which gives you 12, 13, 14 for natural armor and forearm guards. So you have 14 plus your body, which is 6. So yeah, so you're rolling 20, and then you get an extra 1 on top of that for the fact they're using gel rounds. So you're rolling 21 dice. All right, so you managed to soak. You're guarding against 13. That's actually pretty fucking good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you're taking 4 stun.
And you've got the stim patch going on, which I want to say no, you just won't go down if your stim trap falls up because you're coked up, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You're going to be suffering all of the effects of it afterward, but that doesn't really matter right now.
But for now, we're good.
Yes, for now you're good. Just make sure to note how much stun you have. Because you have the nausea rating, it doubles all of your your negative wound modifiers.
Got it.
Okay.
And you said I just had the disorientation.
No, you have
Right.
everything. You're just not. You both have it. He was just incapacitated with vomiting. You managed to avoid that part, but you're still nauseous.
All right.
Okay, so that's File's turn. File is actually it's not your turn. You just tried to move. So you moved, got hit. What are you doing now?
Well, should I try that again? But it seems to be a loser of a bet. Especially the
If
way
you think you can hit one of them.
Yeah, with what? I got 2 pitches over my each shoulder.
Well, if you fell over and started vomiting, they are currently deposited onto the ground.
Oh, so they're... Say again? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you fell the first time due to the tear gas and stuff.
Oh, right. I didn't pick them back up. Right.
Correct.
Nope, they're on the ground, and now we're not picking them up because they won't survive gel rounds.
Got it. Okay.
We're waiting until Rotary gets here with the van. We're piling in, and then we are, praying to whatever deity you happen to frequent that, we all get out of here relatively alive.
Mostly alive. Got it. Oh, my dog.
Oh,
right.
God Slayer, bless your heart.
Hey, we have not started praying to God Slayer just yet.
The patron saint of brown round pursuits.
And I absolutely refuse to pray to that guy.
All right. So if there's a shot, what are my options here? What are my options to get a shot?
Well,
You're prone,
you prepared your bow, right?
I did.
Okay. What other
taking
weapons do you have?
probably
Yeah, you don't really have a gun or anything.
Nice.
I mean,
how far are we talking here?
Not within melee range, but you can try if you really wanted to. You're about 25 meters.
It's a little far. Yeah. Screw it.
Yeah, Professor, I'm thinking of praying. I'm thinking of praying to the Professor.
Do you know the
Just
professor?
a little. Yeah, he was attached to me when I parachuted onto the Aztec building.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So Julian,
I've heard about that.
I don't know anyone who hasn't heard of that at this point.
because you guys talk like fucking gossipy school children.
Oh, like you're any better.
I am. At least people don't. The only thing people know me for is World of Shadows.
I happen to know Loader from a bit more than World of Shadows.
Let's see. All right. Well, the only thing I could really think that you would be able to do would be to notch your bow. The fact that you have made your movement out of the suppressive zone already, you could potentially hit the one that is closest to the inner wall.
Then we should do that.
Okay, go for it.
Because so we pull back the bow. We pull the arrow out, notch the bow, quick yank, and loose it, and
which one are you firing? Because it looks like you got a few of them.
collapsible.
You have a collapsible?
Yeah.
Static shaft, I think that's what it is called.
Which arrow?
Yeah, which arrow?
Stick and shock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a -5 to their AP, I believe, which is 12 stun. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
That is
going to be your archery skill,
right.
plus agility. And since you have a specialty in bows, you're going to get even more. So, from what I am reading here, since you have 13 in archery with a specialty in bows, you should be rolling 14 dice with a limit of 7.
So
Bam, that's not bad. All right, so they're rolling.
They gotta be feeling it, though.
Here's hoping.
At the very least, they gotta be at least a little terrified. I mean, you know, grenades and everything.
So he matches, which means that the arrow does not hit him. I know, just fucking barely too. Damn it. So the arrow kind of whizzes by his head and it impacts directly behind him, and you're sitting there like, "Fuck! If he hadn't twitched to the left just a fucking inch, I would have had him." Type of thing.
Oof.
Okay, so that is File's turn.
Never.
Brick is going to. It's going to shoot the van that just passed them as it has opened to disgorge people, and is going to go full auto on that bitch with the final full auto that he has. So
he's fired what, two full autos already?
No, he aimed last. Yeah, 2 full autos, but he aimed last turn.
He's got Ares Alpha. That's 42 rounds.
No, Brick has a Stoner Ares M202. That was a graze. Wait, what? If you tie, defender doesn't get hit.
There is a thing for grazing shots.
Is there?
The peanut gallery might be right on this one.
That's what I'm looking for. I was told if it's a tie, it just doesn't hit.
Well, that's what it is for like regular bolts a lot of time, but I think if it ties, then it's a grazing hit. Grazing hit for most things doesn't matter, but stick and shock still can apply its electricity. You know, you've only got to touch them to zap somebody.
True. Stick and shock
same thing like capsule rounds. You don't need much to hit somebody.
Okay, let me check this grazing real quick.
And thanks to the peanut gallery.
I'm not gonna spend a lot of fucking time. It makes sense. We'll say half damage on it. They have to rescue against half damage because it's a grazing shot. It doesn't fully impact them. And I believe
just to kind of keep this rolling.
Yeah, and in this particular, I'll look up the physical stuff in a little bit. 6 versus their soak.
Remember the AP values?
Remember the AP -5, yep.
Could the dice get on our freaking side just once? That's all I'm asking.
Not this time. But you're pretty sure if you hit them again, it's going to fucking hurt. Because of how slowly they reacted to that arrow.
Good.
Alright, so the machine, the full machine gun is going to open up with 80 PS and a full action. Holy shit! It's probably going to catch all of them.
Again, good. I don't think I've ever had to play a last call quite this angry.
Mm-hmm. So that is, he's rolling 9. Oh, come on!
Just can't catch a break tonight. I don't think Sarge even wants to kill us. Just you know, the dice have decided somebody dies tonight.
Somebody dies tonight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, not even one of them fucked up. Like,
you're a professional in all the wrong ways.
All right, so he's out of ammo. All right, well, Brick may not have hit that one, but Valkyrie's gonna fire a fucking a high explosive mini grenade into it.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Oh boy.
Are you alright, dude?
No, yeah, I am just, oh boy. This is, I don't know if this is quite what you had planned, but you've definitely managed to ramp it up.
Oh yeah. I didn't plan on it, but at the same token, I kind of is one of those you plan for the bet. Oh, come on! And now I fuck. I gotta go back to the fucking scatter.
Yeah. Hopefully this scatter is better than mine. Go in the van.
It goes off directly to the left. It is a grenade launcher, so it's 3d6 minus hits in meters. Roll low for once. Oh man, so and that's -2 for every meter away. So subtract 24. The high explosive grenade does fuck all.
It goes off and nothing happens.
Yep, nothing happens. Last call, it's your turn.
All right then.
Damn
those guys are. Yeah, tell me about it. So those guys are still suppressing from here, right?
From inside
Right,
the door.
Right there?
Yep.
All right. Do I have any kind of sight line to them?
Yeah, you do. You're currently standing up, so you have a sight line.
All right. You can probably guess what's about to happen. I've got 5 more grenades, and I swear to God, more than one of them is dying tonight.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am edging that.
Yeah,
That's not a
no.
failure. That is only half.
Oh, slash and
three.
burn. That's fucking horrible.
That is 3.
All right, good. You made the threshold. So it's not scattering. It's landing exactly where you want it to. I believe they don't get a reaction shot because it's instantaneous from the hit. They are going to try to soak all of it. So what is the fragmentation damage on the grenade?
18. It's 18p. Fléché. Don't know if Fléché does anything, but it's telling me to say something, so I am. AP plus 5.
AP plus 5.
Yes.
Ooh, that's not good.
Nope, but it is still 18 damage, and none of them, well, I don't think any of them would make the crater crew.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to roll. Just to scare the piss out of you, though.
14, Jesus.
They're trying to soak 18, you said?
Yep.
Oh my god. All right, well, the one gets his coat shattered.
Here's a solid question, though. If that punctures their armor in any way, are they having to deal with tear gas now?
Oh, yeah. No, you're good. They have to make that willpower save, though. And the other one takes his damage as well. So we're taking 4 damage and 5 damage. Okay. Yeah, so the grenade blows up. There's not enough to make it reflect at all, but at the same token, like it kind of kicks them both back real quick. So whatever overwatch they had is no longer there. And oh Jesus. Okay.
Yep. Don't know if anyone else was catching that. I remember some sort of perception about 2 other guys, but so right now the suppression fire is stopped.
Yeah, for the moment. But that was kind of your last turn for the
move.
initiative. Loader, you kind of see in the ARO display that Loader is literally right on one of the guys' ass, the one that is coming from this side over here. And he has already declared that he is going to be doing something stupid to help you out. So he's going to try to T-bone. Or I'm sorry, he's going to try and pit stop the, or was it the pit maneuver? Yeah, he's going to try and pit maneuver the van in front of him. So I believe that is vehicle interesting stuff. Which I believe is a ram.
Yeah, it should be a ramming action.
Defending in combat. I don't want defending in combat. I want vehicles tests. There we go. combat, chase combat, make a vehicle test, fire vehicle weapon, ramming. I think that would be ramming. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd call it ramming.
Stunt. Here we go. Never mind. Vehicle being chased can attempt a last second veer on an offer. Oh, never mind. This being chased. Yes, that'd be
Call it a
ram.
ram then.
Yep, treated as a melee attack. Target must be within the vehicle's walking or running rate. Yep. The target rolls reaction plus intuition. Right? Vehicle skill plus reaction to attack, which is the regular roll for him. Loader is going to edge this preemptively. So he's 7, 8, 9 plus 5. So 14 dice. 14d6 with exploding ones or exploding sixes. 6 successes. Fucking A. It's finally something that's actually kind of going right. Reaction plus intuition. Oh no, didn't want to roll that. Shit. There we go. Yes! Fuck you, man! Alright, so he manages to, if the driver gets more hits, he rams the target, make a damage resistance test as normal. Base damage value of the attack is determined by the ramming vehicle's body and speed.
Oh god, and that thing's a fucking bulldog,
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a fucking bulldog. Bulldog, gotta love it.
Yeah.
Body plus speed. No, give me the cars. I just want to get this over with. Fuck. Body 16 plus speed, which is 3, so 19 damage. Must only resist half that amount. Okay. More with my controller. Oh, that's right! I do get more with my controller rig. Woohoo! And I have jury rig, which means I can boost up the speed. Sorry, I know I'm quiet. These rules are fucking weird.
But, you know, I think this is one of those situations where it's excused because I would rather no one on this team dies because I'm willing to bet it's not going to be over tonight.
Alright, so they have to resist half of the damage. So half of 8. Okay, so they have to resist 8 damage on 16 body because it's an also. Yes! Awesome. Okay. If the ram succeeds, each driver must make an additional 1. Characters resist ramming damage with body plus armor minus 6. Okay,
Ramming
cool.
rules get kind of weird.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just say everybody in there takes a little bit, and we both got to take a piloting check. Woohoo! So, Loader's got to take. He's going to edge this one too for another 14 with exploding 6s because he really wants to succeed. 8. Okay. Loader's fucking good. Not only that, he pulls a side of them. They are going to roll. I don't think he has a piloting check, if I remember.
Default.
Shit, I lost the page. God damn it. There we go. All right. All right, he is defaulting, but that's a pretty high default. All right, so you see Loader manage to tap the back of the van and manages to push it so far off to the side and then veers around it as the whole thing goes up on two tires onto its side and just starts fucking rolling as he drives by it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And pretty much everybody in that van is not dead, but they feel like they've just gone through a very bad crash at that point, because it's just 1, 2, and then rests on its side. Woo! Small victories. File. It is your turn, sir.
And the suppressing fire has stopped. But
the status of the current last attackers was
reeling back from being hit with a grenade.
enough time to boogie out.
Hope so.
Okay, so Loader DNIs you and sends you a quick DNI. Quick ARO at the end of his turn, indicating that he is coming from this side.
So we said
right there.
Ah, got it. Towards the rear of the building, I assume.
Pretty much, because the road ends here. He's going to be going around the building to pick you guys up.
Great. Then let's grab these
Ladies and go.
packages and be on our way.
All right.
So, can I pick them up like by the belt? Just
You can. They might get injured by that, though.
that's true, right.
You can heft them on your shoulder if you really want.
Yeah. So, how long is that action? Was it?
I'll say it's a simple action to throw both of them on your shoulder, because you have more than enough body to lift them up without effort.
All right. So we'll do that, and then make for the back. It's not too heavy a load, right?
No, you should be good. You should be able to make it all the way over there with no issues.
And then we're gonna lumber out, coked out of my mind.
Stemmed out of your mind. Yes. You are
good, okay?
Yeah, you are between the cram and the stem, you are so wired you're shaking.
Right. It's like a Monday morning. Let's go.
All right.
We hauling ass.
Okay, so you're over there. Is there anything else that you want to do while you're there?
Hell no. We want to be out.
I need to tell my van to peel out of here, hoping they haven't grabbed it by now.
Okay. All right, so this would be new turn order. Everybody roll me your dice.
Seriously. Every goddamn time.
Every goddamn.
I was going better when I wasn't drugged out of my mind.
All right, 26. You can seize the initiative, dude. You can spend an edge to blitz and roll the maximum amount of dice.
I've only got a couple.
Well, even then, like, you'd only be rolling one extra dice anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already chucking 5.
Wait, how are you chucking 5? I thought the max was 4.
I thought the max was 5.
Oh, well, we won't worry about it. I'll look it up later. All right, them. Nova. Loader's still got to use his, which is, I believe, yes, that's 14. Wow, Loader almost equaled you, dude. On 1d6. Nova's out of this pretty much. Like she's only just starting to barely recover. File, you had 26. I believe that is the order. Let me roll for them real quick. Their initiative is, wow, it's
Is that wow good or wow like buckle up?
We'll see.
I hate that.
Okay, so all of them are going to be going on 25.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's enough of them now that I probably should put them in the initiative pass.
Jesus. Yeah, seen from the peanut gallery, the max is 5 dice.
Okay, you're good. All right, so File, what you doing?
We're still making for the door, right?
No, we were outside already. We got up to here. We are hauling it from there. Yeah.
Yeah, you made it.
Suppressing fire. We had dived into the dirt for that.
Yep.
Right.
You are currently right here.
And so we're just pending arrival of loader's vehicle.
Pretty much. You can toss the 2 women behind the wall since there's no windows or anything on that side.
If loader was coming peeling down from that way, I wouldn't want to put 2 bodies as hazards in the road.
Okay.
I think loaders. Are you talking about putting them like right there?
No, over here.
You're calling that one, File. I'm gonna be a little busy.
Right, and I'm sorry, he's coming from this direction?
Yes.
Then why wouldn't we still head towards that?
I mean, you could, yeah, to get out of the range of the bullets.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
My snow dice aren't gonna hold up forever.
sorry, there's no reason to listen. You don't walk into a gunfight if you don't have a gun.
Also very true.
So let's boogie on up there. Yeah.
Okay, so 75 meters.
Well, it's anything we can do to give Loader some more time to get over here.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to boogie oogie.
Yes.
Probably get around, I'd say there. Without having to make a test.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, are you going to do anything else? Do you want to like drop into full defense in case they pop around the corner and spray you?
Yeah, we want to try and get. Hopefully, we can kind of take cover by that where the building changes direction as an outcropping.
Okay. Now, just as a heads up, full defense is a -10 to your initiative score, but you get a +4 to your defense for the rest of the turn. Rest of the full combat turn, not just round.
Oh. How long do we think until Loader gets there? Huh?
You check the ARO. He should be there this turn.
Yeah. Then no. Just chill. I'd rather. Well, yeah. I guess. Yeah. Because you have to. It's gonna take time to load them into the van. They are still sick. So by the time they get there, it will take some time. So yes, I will take your advice. So that drops down 10. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. And you said how many dice? I'm sorry.
How many dice for? My apologies.
That adds. So you take a
Oh,
10 and you
yes. You're going to take a -10 to your initiative score, which will drop you to 16 before the end of your turn. And you will be taking a +4 to all defense.
+4. Got
it. Slash and burn. That's in a handling. And I'm sorry. That's in a speed environment. This is considered a handling environment. Speed environments are things like open road or aircraft. Anyway, my apologies. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're kind of curling the women up in your arms and resorting to full defense.
Sure, as we kind of around the side of the building if we can, on the pending arrival of the Great Loader.
Okay. So that would be another negative 10.
And hurry, loader, hurry.
All right, so the suits are going to pop out over here, and they're going to try and catch last call. So there's 3 of them that are rounding that corner, 2 of which look like they have actually, they need to take their fucking willpower checks, now that I think about
Yes, they do.
it. So it's willpower plus body, so they are resisting for 10. Oh. Oh dear. So they. What's their willpower? I believe it's. Oh
Not
man. You have to make greater than your willpower, I believe, in order to resist that. Okay, so the damage exceeds their willpower, so they fucking both of them kind of like stumble out and then fall to the ground and just black all over the place. Those are the two.
Last call can't help but kind of laugh.
There's the other one that got shot in the shoulder when he was running in. He's gonna have to take. Oh my god. Okay. And the other one that got, oh no, he died, so.
Oh, no, he died.
So there's one guy, you just see 3 people spill out from around the corner and just kind of like tank on the ground and just start shaking and vomiting. And then there's one guy that manages to like push himself on the corner here in some sort of professional manner, peek around and pop off some rounds at you. Last call.
All right.
So.
I'm guessing it's that wonderful full auto burst.
The full auto burst, yep. So it's,
Is that full defense an interrupt action?
yes, it is. You can drop into full defense for a negative 10 right now if you would like to.
I'm going to need to do that, because if he's firing full auto, I've got no defense dice.
Okay. So full auto, that's negative 9 defense, yep. So they are rolling. 16.
Wow. Yep, I only got 1 hit.
Ooh. Okay. So that's plus 6. You are going to try to soak 17. Oh my god. All right.
Oh.
Well, that's minus. That's actually plus 1 technically. So yeah, you're right. So blah 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 blah. You just kind of, it's just Superman it. Like it hits your eye
Just
and pings off.
Just stab. Last I look at him. You fucking pussy.
And he just kind of looks at you and pulls the banana clip and reloads. All right.
Last goes a little unhinged now. Tear gas, kamikaze.
Yeah, no, he's fucking.
Everything else.
Okay. So at this point, Brick is going to attempt to murder kill the 3 or 4 people that are going in. Actually, he needs to reload. So shit. Never mind.
Death kill time.
No, murder kill death has to wait till next turn because he's got to reload. So does Valkyrie. Actually, Valkyrie does not have to because he fired a grenade last turn. So
Valkyrie's on the edge over, right? That's got 42 rounds.
Yes. Yep. But he fired a grenade last turn instead of firing the bullets. So the bullet kills.
Plenty of bullets left.
Okay, so yeah, he's going to fire full auto burst into the crowd. All 3 of them are going to have to resist. So that's. Are you guys having fun? I hope I'm not boring you.
I'm racking my brain for what's going to happen next. I mean, I want to escape, but last call's okay. Kamikaze. He's got everything pumping in his veins. He wants to beat one of them to death with his bare hands. That's the kind of rage he's feeling.
They are soaking. They are trying to dodge, which is.
I mean, he'll settle for Nguyen, but.
Yeah, I believe that's a reaction plus intuition. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't make enough. He does make enough. He does as well. He does as well. There's 4, 5. All right, so 2 of them get hit. I probably should have just suppressive fired. Fuck. Oh well.
Yeah, too late now.
Yeah, too late now. All right, so they gotta soak a shit ton of damage because it's all 80 PS. So that's 11p. So 13p has to be soaked by oh wow, okay, so one fucking eats it and the other gets a wing in the leg but can limp, so one's just fucking dead. Just right in the fucking head, just boop, done. As the Valkyrie is just spraying bullets everywhere. The other one manages to kind of nimbly dodge, but it catches him right in the calf. But he manages to kind of scoot his way inside. Everybody else like just dives into the doorway. So he kind of DNIs you for this turn and says that you have 4 more incoming, and one's wounded.
That's all from that hallway.
Yep, that's all from that. They're all just piling in at this point.
Bring it on.
Because they see the 2 drones on Overwatch and there's no hackers yet. But okay. So there's that. That's Valkyrie. Brick went down to 14. Valkyrie has gone down to 9. Last call, it's your turn.
All right. Skull is backing up. He's moving towards file, but are there any? And there's still some right here.
Yeah, there's 3 of them laying on the ground, and there's 1 hiding behind cover.
I'm gonna pop off full auto burst at that guy.
At that guy?
Yep.
All right, he's in good cover, just so you know.
Fuck it, I'll kill the ones on the ground. I don't know the rules for shooting a group, so I'll just shoot one of them unless you want to tell me those rules.
They'll each have to. I'll say that the full auto burst will cover all of them. They just got to make individual reaction checks, and actually they can't. They really can't because they're on the ground vomiting. So it's pretty much an insta hit.
That's 4 hits for 13p at AP minus 6.
And they just got to soak.
Yep. I'm hoping to leave some more bodies behind. I want Ian to understand that this line of approach is just going to keep costing him.
Okay, so they're getting a +2 to their defense because they're prone. And you're firing 80 PS?
Yep.
So that's a -6.
Yep.
And full auto, which is a -9. Yeah.
Yep.
So this
Math at its best.
to 16. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much all dead. Like you just blah 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 blah, and they're not moving targets. They may be prone, but like it's just easy pickings. Blop blop blop, done. You riddle their bullets Scarface style.
Yep. And then I'm going to move my head to get around that corner.
Okay, so you pop back behind the corner.
Yep. And I guess if there's any movement left, try to get as far up the wall as I can towards file and the cargo.
Actually, technically, Loader would have gone before you, but
Oh.
no, that's fine. Loader at this particular point in time, the only thing Loader would have done is gotten off road and gotten over to you guys. So he pulls to a full stop and he sends a quick DNI to open the back door. So I'm going to assume everybody's going to pile in.
Yep.
Okay.
Go.
He is fucking flooring it. The only thing that we would do would be a reaction shot, but they're not actually prepared for it. So that would be Loader's turn of getting the fuck out, which means he's going to have to make a piloting check, which he is going to edge again, just to make sure we succeed, because he has 5. He has used 3. Oh, shit. That makes it. I mean, it's just off-road. He's not trying to avoid anybody. Everybody make me an edge check.
Oh, boy.
Oh, damn. Loader's going to spend one of his last edge points to prevent that glitch.
Oh yeah, it's probably not a half bad idea, right?
Especially since he's driving.
Right. So does that work?
Okay, so file, it is just your edge score, not what you have left in edge. Just roll that amount of dice.
Got it.
It's basically to see how lucky you are. Okay, so you're with Loader. As they drive by, you guys notice bullet holes appearing in the van as it drives by.
I use what I can of my armor things to kind of cover the two girls. I do not want them catching a bullet here.
Good idea. All right, so they manage to peel out and drive by. You get far enough away, they can't react fast enough to get back into the van and make chase. You guys can stop and offload into the other van and the motorcycle, or you can continue going.
I would like to offload because they do not get to take this thing. Not happening.
Okay.
Yeah, offload.
Okay.
Alright, so Loader's keeping the girls with him. Get them out of here. I guess File and I will do what we can.
Okay. So Loader is going to absolutely push breakneck speed here, and send the. Do you want the drones to stay with you, because the farther he gets away, the more noise there's going to be?
For as long as they can, but after it starts becoming too cumbersome, just get them out of there.
Okay. All right. So Loader gives you a quick nod, and as you're about to offload, he reaches back with his arm and grabs you by the collar and says, "We are going to have a conversation about this later," and pushes you out the door.
You and everybody else.
Proceeds to shut the door and just burns out in a fucking bulldog. As he somehow jury rigs more speed out of his van. So you two managed to
sweet talk it.
Oh yeah, he knows how to sweet talk machines. So with this, as you guys kind of run over to your cars and start them up automatically, you hear a squeal as Loader kind of coasts around one of the corners. And then you hear another squeal as the van that you just left behind also coasts around the corner behind you.
Oh boy. Well, time to get going. File, good luck. If you need to get out, get out.
Oh goodness, no. We gotta make sure they get away safe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I can't not.
Is that van coming at breakneck speeds?
It's drifting. It's drifting around the corner.
Oh yeah, I'm tempted to pull the trick I did with the Tacoma gang.
What's that?
The suppressing fire straight on.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, straight on a van. It's either that or a grenade. Yeah, fuck it, we're driving. I need to lead them away. I don't need more of them.
Okay.
Input file?
How about an incendiary arrow into the windshield?
Hey, there you go.
Go for it. I will almost do it.
What's the power of the incendiary arrow?
8.
You know what? I guess seeing that File's going to stand there and find an incendiary onto this thing, I'm just going to level the XM30 and hold the trigger.
Very nice.
I will get that rolled up for you.
Incendiary arrow, it's a negative. Yeah, 8p of fire damage. All right. Both of you, roll it.
6 hits.
I believe it is the.
All right, 6 and 5. If either of you want to reroll, I would actually suggest File you reroll your misses there.
Yeah.
Because you want to get as many extra net hits as possible.
Yep. You know what? I've got, I think, 2 edge left. I'm spending 1 here to reroll misses.
Go for it.
So is that 14 over rolling?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be 14 rerolling.
He can be taught, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you're getting there.
All right, that is 10 hits.
10 hits, and File got 9. All right, so File pulls back his bow and unleashes it onto the driver, who is going to make a reaction plus driving test. Which, since he's not trained in driving... Oh, damn. So, you manage to unleash the arrow, and not only does it partially go through the windshield, because you're making 8 hits, it manages to explode in fire inside of the driver's seat.
That's what I wanted.
So you're not going to get the extra net hits on that roll, but you are going to get the straight 8 fire and continuous on that.
Also, probably make it difficult to drive.
Oh yeah, just absolutely just a tiny bit since the fucking car is on fire.
Again,
Jeez, now my bullets.
He manages to soak the actual explosion in his face, but now his cabin is on fire. The other person, actually, it's a -6. Never mind. 17. He takes 3 damage. The other guy does not take damage, but the driver takes damage, which is the important part. Oh my god. So as he starts kind of veering a little bit, Last Call opens up with the machine gun and just peppers the whole side of it. And, I mean, he only got one success on the reaction. He's not going to be able to react again since he's currently on fire.
Jesus.
He is going to make a driving test, though, because this is enough to make him fucking topple. So he barely manages to keep it on 2 wheels before it kind of skids just a bit and then topples on its side. Everybody in the inside is going to have to soak the damage after they just got hit from the accident and from Last Call's magazine.
Yep, I will take the time to reload now.
Okay. Clack, clack. They're going to have to soak. Collision damage is weird, so we'll just say 10 damage.
Isn't it like the body of something, like the body of the vehicle times speed or some weird shit? I don't know, the peanut gallery probably knows.
Yeah, peanut gallery. What's crash damage?
I'm just going to look over a file. So, kill them all?
Is there any other way?
Is there any other way? I like that.
Nope.
So I'm going to pull out another arrow. We're going to start walking over there.
Body of vehicle as adjusted by speed table.
Body of vehicle is adjusted by the speed table. Okay.
I think we might have just killed them all inside by the time.
Yeah, they have to soak 16 because they were only moving at speed 2. They hadn't had time to up it yet. But thank you, sir. I was just looking on page 202 as well. So it's just body because they were moving about 40. Yeah, so it's just body, but that's 16. They have to soak that. The AP is half the body, if I believe.
Yes, that sounds about right. And do they get their full armor for the
-6.
Plus the if any damage applies from the EDS rounds.
He's dead. So the passenger is dead officially. He soaks 10, so he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead, and he's dead.
They're all dead, Jim.
So they tip over, and they all manage to snap their necks on the side, as well as the spray of bullets for anybody that did manage to survive.
That's satisfying.
So congratulations, guys. You have the very strong suspicion, since there are no other vans there right now, you should probably get the fuck out.
Yep. I'm gonna look over at file. I'll buy you a drink when this is over. Here's my com code, and there's probably more of this to come. So buckle up.
Looking forward to it. I'd say you owe me one, but
one doesn't cover it.
I guess we'll see how many it is after the stim pack wears off.
Speaking of which, you
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be driving in about 5 minutes.
It takes an hour though. It's rating time. It's rating
No.
time 10 minutes.
Cram.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're 45 minutes out.
Do you want to tell your bike to go home and I'll just give you a ride?
I came with you, so yeah.
Oh, that's
Alright,
right.
so
I thought
yeah.
you had your bike. Okay.
And
All right. So yeah, pile in. I'll go actually patch you up before I just let you go home.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. You pass out on the way back, File. Mostly because the stun damage from the cram, and then on top of that, you have to suffer the 6 rating stim crash on top of any stim damage you had before that, or stun damage you had before that. So you quite literally, after about 10 minutes, just pass out in the back of the fucking car.
Yeah.
You wake up by the time you get there. Actually, a couple hours go by. You manage to recover most of your stun. Last Call manages to patch you up with a med kit. Meanwhile, while he does that, you get a DNI from Loader saying that they're in a safe place. I'm not telling you where they are, only for their safety for the moment.
Fair enough.
Seems fair.
So he said, it's nothing against you. I just don't want you to get captured possibly when you're at your weakest, and they are able to find them for the moment. So
Yeah. I appreciate it, Loader.
not a problem. Like I said, we're gonna talk.
Yep. You and everybody else in Seattle.
So, congratulations. You survived an ambush with, was it 12, 36? No, I'm sorry, 6, 12, 18. You survived against 18 professional rating 5 elite corporate security agents.
Jesus Christ.
Technically 12 because Loader incapacitated a full car full of them. But
Still. Jesus.
Nguyen, his plan, which if you hadn't been able to piece it together, was to stun you, get everybody in, spray the whole room with bullets, gel rounds, pull out Nova, and if you had taken the time after you had gotten out of the building, on that side, there were C4 charges all around the building.
Oh, Jesus.
He was going to blow the fucking building when Nova was out.
Jesus. So Nova's head jerking. Was that just her noticing, or was
That was her catching onto the wireless signal. She had been making matrix perception checks on the way into the building to notice because she told you that there were cameras and there was a lot of stuff running silent. So she had made, I think, 2 or 3 separate checks. I had actually physically rolled them here and noticed the wireless signals of the grenades just before they went off.
all right. I didn't know if that was something else I had to worry about. Some other check.
No, that was really just she noticed the wireless signal for the grenades and the C4, but by the time that she managed to stop vomiting and shaking to tell you that the place was wired to blow, you had her in the van. So it didn't really matter all that much.
And I get the distinct feeling this is not the end of Mr. Nguyen.
Possibly not. But I have a feeling that Last Call is going to use a lot of effort to find him.
Yeah, Last Call wants to put a bullet in.
Oh, yeah. Of
If
course.
you just come after Last Call, it's like, okay, professional courtesy, I scared you try to kill me, whatever. But the punch to the girlfriend, that's what does it.
Oh, make me a
Edge roll.
perception. Visual perception.
Oh boy.
I just want to see. It's going to be very high because it was in passing. You were also high on Kamikaze.
Can I edge that?
Yeah, might be a good idea with your last edge.
That's
Oh, yeah.
7.
You're fairly sure. You didn't get a chance to look closely. You're pretty sure you saw some surgical scars.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So, when Loader finally gets to talk to you and you figure out where they are, you can take a look at it closer. But he noticed it too.
Yeah, Nguyen dies, one way or the other.
So, all right. So that's game. I had a fucking blast. I'm not even gonna lie.
That was Jesus Christ, Sarge, you really pulled out all stops.
Well, I mean, you had a ridiculous amount of soak, so it was like, okay, how do I fuck them over without actually killing them? You know, and toxins.
Without just force-shotting the building.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like, there's no fucking point. Especially, I mean, File was here too, and it's just there was no point because you volunteered for all of this stuff. So I'm not coming
out. I raised my hand and went, bring it on.
And I didn't want to dissuade anybody else from that. It was a difficult run, but at the same token, you're at 130 karma. It needed to be a difficult run.
142 now.
There we go. So it needed to be rough.
They always are at this point.
So
I don't believe any run is easy, but there are ones that are definitely hard.
File, how did you feel about it?
I had a blast, kind of like my first solo run without motion here, so it was kind of kind of a little bit more fall or fly type thing. So it was I actually had fun. Then when he's here, don't tell him.
Well, we're recording, so if he watches it, he'll know anyway.
Oh crap!
Oh yeah, exactly. No, I'm glad you had a lot of fun. I personally don't feel you got a lot of time, and I do apologize for that.
No, it's been fantastic. It's also helped me understand more of the game because of the explanation. So please don't even a little bit. This is, you know.
Well, I was very happy to have you along. Last call probably would have bit me without your help.
Yeah, simply the fact. Go ahead.
Pretty sure the man was trying to kill you.
I'm willing to bet that you and Hack roll 20 for this shit.
Oh my god. If it hadn't have been for half of these fucking rolls, this would have been over an hour ago. -1, high explosive. Okay, so just any critiques? Anything that you would have done differently or wanted to have done differently?
Honestly, no. I just want my showdown with Nguyen. I want to put a bullet in him. I want to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Let me know when.
It's going to be a run that last call assembles. It's going to be a job posting, and Sarge here, the devious bastard, is probably going to run it.
Oh, I will absolutely run it for you guys. Because if I'm actually getting some ideas of what I want to do now, and if I remember correctly from the Dismemberers run that you ran with us on, because you were with Loader on that one, Phil. If I remember correctly, you are a sneaky ass bastard.
Yes. That was the invisible troll.
Yeah, that was when Loader realized that anything can absolutely disappear if it really wants to.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I had a blast for something that I don't want to say a vague concept of what I wanted to do, but something that was not statted out as much as I wanted it to be. It actually ended up being a lot of fun and much more challenging than I anticipated, which I'm glad you guys stepped up to it. It was
they definitely took some stuffing out. It felt like you had to suss out a couple things, and it definitely was one of the great runs I've had. I mean, in the world of prime runs, I've had 3. It was Shift, Bob's run on Evo, and I'm going to put this up there because the chance of dying was very real.
If I had been using real bullets, yeah.
You'd have had, real bullets. I mean, APDS would have been checking a little less, but I was shrugging off a lot of damage.
You really were.
But that's the point, though. I mean, those are the only times my dice really came through for me there.
Be glad I didn't go with Narco Jet Super Soakers like I really wanted to. No, that's just evil.
Over to the Shadow and see what you posted, if that's okay. Because Christ.
Honestly, I had posted that I had no idea what I was wanting to do, and I needed help setting everything up. That's what that post was. And I got no help. At least on the actual Shadow Sea. I had a few people that helped me set up. I know Kat helped me set up the other side of this run, the Silent Night. And he was going to run it himself, but he had to bail today for family issues, which is perfectly fine. I'd never will hold in real life against anybody.
So it looked like a Ghost stepped up to that, and way to go, Ghost.
I'm actually very eager to figure out how that went for them.
Still going. It's still going.
Really?
Just to let you know, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you. I don't know if you heard dogs barking in the background.
Yep.
And Motion comes over and he hands me a Domino's pizza box. Which so I have no idea that food's been ordered. I have no idea that anything like this is happening. I'm just sitting here and I said, well, we're wrapping up. But he just looks at me and goes, oh, lucky you.
So,
I have to go over and see it now.
I guess the question is, can we wheel over and help them, or is that going to be a no-go?
No. It took you long enough to get over there and to wrap all of this up that by the time you got back, the concert's going to be over.
Hey, can't fall the guy for asking.
No, hey, that's actually specifically why I did it on this run, because I knew by the time you got done, it would be too late to go back. Plus, I mean, loader's hiding. You have to patch up file. Most of your edge is gone. I mean, you guys are banged up. Like, it's not a good idea to go back into something like that. And they're going to stop you and possibly question you for doing so.
How long until I've got to have that talk with Loader?
We can do that in character whenever you feel like it. I'm always down for in character roleplay outside of the game.
I'd like to set that up sooner rather than later. I still want to get this, weary lifestyle. He wouldn't sit back like, I've rested a bit, files patched up, I'm off of most of the kamikaze crash, I'm at least functioning. Now what the fuck?
No, Loader's going to make him at least a week.
Right.
Only for the safety of Jen and Nova.
So how much did my contacts actually help?
A lot. Actually, there was going to be about 6 vans.
Oh, sweet.
And they were going to approach from all sides, and you got 3. The Vori managed to take care of 1 because they sent a small unit out, and the mob pretty much put their asses on the line in a full-out raid of one of the reality hackers' safe houses.
That's fucking beautiful. I owe Don Gianelli a big one.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely send him some sort of a present. Actually, you know what I would do as a poetic little piece? Once you kill Nguyen, send him the necklace. Send the Don the necklace of Nguyen.
I like that. I still gotta find and kill the bastard.
Yep. But I'm just saying, when that happens.
And I guess I've got to hash out with you what my next steps are in the future.
That's correct. And be aware that you can use File and Loader's resources as well. I'm sure File would more than willingly help you out, track this guy down.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I think there were 3 or 4 people in the chat who wanted a piece of this. And
I'm
just
sure
so you guys know, there is more to come.
Oh, absolutely. There was no way that Nguyen was going to be at this meeting. This was just the first step in the let's get revenge on Nguyen area.
In the Nguyen versus Last Call showdown, that's probably going to end up with a building being bombed.
Oh, I'm so okay with that, too. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you get GMs involved in your backstory. Just putting that out there, by the way. If you, instead of min-maxing your shit, make realistic characters, because GMs can work with that.
I also want to throw this out there. This wasn't backstory. This was a run where Last Call decided he didn't want to be a cold-hearted bastard.
Well, you're creating backstory.
Yeah. The story sense creation.
Okay, so rewards. Now that we've discussed all that, you both are going to be getting a full 12 karma apiece.
Oh, Jesus. Love it. Love everything about it.
Yep, because that was... I can't really, unfortunately, since there was only 2 of you on the run, I can't validate doing more than that. But at the same time, you didn't get any money. This was a completely pro bono run. So
yeah.
It's 12 points, 12 GM karma towards you guys, full out. You don't make any new contacts. The KE didn't really help you out. Don, you called in a favor with Don Gianelli. If anything, you might actually lose a loyalty from Sergey for calling in a favor when you didn't have one. But at the same token, we'll have to see how that role pans out for him.
Well, no, he owed me from, I believe he still owed me from Bob's Not So Safe House run.
Okay, so now you're equal. You're not going to be losing any contact.
Yeah, I pulled my 2 big favors. I've got 1 left, and that's Mr. Shifty.
File. You are going to be getting Nova as a contact.
Cool.
She is not available for at least a week and a half or until most of this is done. She is
whichever comes first.
Yeah, she is a former Ganger Decker. But she, I mean, anything, she's not available until this is all resolved, though. I can say that she would be loyalty. What's a pretty good loyalty for that? I'll say connection 1, loyalty 4, because you just saved her ass.
Yep, and if I wasn't at still loyalty 1 with her, I'd probably lose some loyalty for this.
No, you pulled her ass out of the fire. Like, yeah, you put her at risk, but at the same point, you managed to get her in the clear, too, so.
I kept the promise that I wasn't going to let her get hurt.
Well, I wouldn't really count it not hurting, because stomach flu like that is
She's
horrendous.
alive.
She's alive, yeah.
Should I make Nova a full contact at this point?
Yeah, make her full
Instead of
contact. Same one.
All right.
1-4 as well. I can't think of much else in the way of... I wish there was like a nemesis quality or something like that I could give you guys.
You can honestly put it down. I'll make I can make a journal entry, gained enemy or something. I mean, we can write it however you want to write it.
Yeah. No, we'll leave it. Everybody kind of knows. File, if you want to. Nobody knows that you were there. At least that survived.
Right.
So if you want to also kind of take this as your justice, they don't know who you are.
You were just someone who was assisting the guy they wanted to kill.
If that, I don't know. They have reality hackers, so maybe they were all hooked into a pan or something like that. But I'll have to decide on those details.
Cool.
Otherwise, actually, you guys fucking had disguises on.
That's right. You did.
Except last call, they saw right through yours, Mr. Groucho Marx glasses. But File, you had a rating 5 disguise on.
Yeah, File. They have no idea who you are. I think is a short version. They knew who I am, but then again, I haven't changed much about my appearance since I worked for them.
Yep. Also, the guy that was here.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Hold on, that's Marty.
It's okay.
All right.
Carry on.
That's okay.
All right.
So they would have to make a memory check. Again, you have distinctive style, so that memory check is not going to change. They're still going to get the plus bonus to it. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult because you're a little different. But if they do see you again, they have a chance of remembering who you are. Oh, he's got big-ass facial tattoos, too, slash and burn. Loader, last call, they know who you are. Loader didn't interact with anybody, so he's in the clear. He just had his drones.
Then again, I know they know who I am. That's the whole point. They can know all day. They just got to come and get me. It's how much that's going to cost them.
I think that's it. Can't think of anything else.
That sounds like everything. Another shootout in Plyup that no one paid attention to.
No. Another shooting in Pilot, no. But there was a major gang battle in Auburn against the reality hackers. Like, that will probably make the news as the fucking mafia storm a goddamn safe house.
Yeah, but no one pays attention to what happened in Plyup, and that's... So, were all the bullet casings and everything just from last time?
Oh, that was from KE clearing it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, after you guys left, KE found it. Somebody had called the cops on it, and that's why they had to clear out so quickly.
That explains a few things. Well, shit, okay. I should probably, just as a in-character thing, let the other people who were on that job, Razor, Red, and what's her name? Let the three of them. Jack, just let the three of them. I was like, hey, so Nguyen just hit me hard. You guys might want to lay low if you're not already out of town.
Razor, you get a message back from almost immediately saying 3 steps ahead of you. For different reasons, but I'm already there. Jack just sends you an affirmative, like almost the same sense of her just nodding. You don't get anything back from Red.
In character, I'd want to look into that.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, he put his life on the line for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll something for that, or do you want us to, or do we just handle it later?
I would handle it later. Right now, you need to patch up.
Yeah, this is one of those, I can look at it in the morning. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Yeah,
So
you're
I'm
you're
actually
fucking
not-
crashing from kamikaze, riot
Yeah.
gas exposure, being shot at. You definitely have some bruising developing from shugging off so many goddamn bullets.
I'm going straight to the priest and going, I need to lay low for a minute.
Okay. He pulls your van into the garage in the back next to the church van, and he gives you a squatter place to sleep.
Yeah, and it's just going to be for some immediate recovery because last call won't make it home at this point. That and how things, that's either that or go to the Royal Hotel, and that, yeah. All right, I think that's everything then.
Yep. Sounds like everything to me.
This is going to be one bitch of an AAR to write.
Mm-hmm. How do you think I feel? I'm supposed to write two separately in one part. I don't even know what happened yet.
Oh boy, poor you.
But
and I am going to forward Fujin my full 10K from the job if he is assisting for covering for that.
don't worry about that. That's
All right.
I'll take care of that with White.
All right, I was a little confused about what was going to happen there. So,
Okay, so yeah, get your 12 karma. File if you ever want to sign up for one of my runs independently. Absolutely, you were a blast to have. I enjoyed every second having you here. You're very patient, and honestly, even though you may be new, you have a pretty good grasp of your character already. So
also, you're making Bo's work. Congratulations.
yeah,
Hey,
no.
I was here at Motion. We were listening to a podcast, and at one point, the one person goes, "Have you ever thought about a troll with a bow?" And it's one of those things that's stuck in my head, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna commit.
Yeah, I mean, you did a good job. The only things that I would
I need
probably
to get some fucking guns.
Yeah, no, you're definitely not versatile enough yet. I would just pick up a pistol or something like that and put some
Yeah.
ranks into it. Other than that, I mean, you have a very good character. It's just at that point, it's deciding where to go from there. I would definitely File would be a great initiate run to figure out exactly what's going on in his head, things like that. But I mean, that'll all come in time.
Excellent.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can get in on this run real quick and figure out what the fuck is going on with shit I planned.
All right, Sarge, I'm probably going to tap you in the next couple of days to sort of hash some of this out. You and I still have to talk about the new stuff.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
But that'll be hashed afterwards. It's nearly 1 in the morning here. I'm probably going to be hitting the sack soon.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I will bother you tomorrow.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. All right, and to everybody watching the stream, have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in to this awesome piece of work that we managed to put together.
Oh, yeah.
And
those of you watching, feel free to bug me if you want to volunteer to help for this, because I need to know who's on board and who's not.
There you
but
go.
that's a thing for another time.
All right, guys, have a great night.
Thanks so much. Good night.